Part 2 in The Thing About Jellyfish by Allie Benjamin. Part 2 Hypothesis. A hypothesis is a tentative explanation, a proposed answer to the question that underlies your research. Think of it as your best educated guess. Mrs. Turton. Best educated guess. After Aaron and Rocco left, I opened my notebook and began writing. There are 7 billion people on the planet. There are 150 million jellyfish stings every year. 7 billion divided by 150 million is 46.6. That means there is one jellyfish sting for every 46.6 people. There's no such thing as 0.6 of a person, of course, so what I really mean is one jellyfish sting for every 46 or 47 people. I know many more people than that in real life. There is a real good possibility then that I know at least one person who has been stung by a jellyfish. No one has ever told me that they have been stung by a jellyfish. It is likely then that the person I know who has been stung by a jellyfish didn't tell me. Maybe she didn't tell me because she couldn't. Maybe she couldn't tell me because she is dead. Maybe she is dead because of that jellyfish sting. I put down my pen and sat quietly for a long moment. From downstairs I heard my mother calling my name, but I was too busy thinking to answer. Maybe Mom was wrong. Maybe things don't just happen like she tried to tell me. Maybe things aren't actually as random as everyone seemed ready to accept. Things had ended between me and Franny in the worst way. If I'd known, I'd have said sorry for the way things happened. I'd have at least had said goodbye. But a person doesn't always know the difference between a new beginning and a forever sort of ending. Now it was too late to fix any of it. But maybe I could still do something. Maybe I could prove that there was an actual villain in Franny's story, a villain worse than me. I picked up my pen again and I wrote, hypothesis, that the worst thing was caused by a jellyfish from an irukandji jellyfish. Hypothesis that the worst thing was caused by a sting from an irukandji jellyfish. That's when my door burst open. Mom stood in the doorway with a very angry look at her face. Zoo, she said, her voice was sharp. Come on. I closed my notebook and just like that we were off to the doctor I could talk to, even though anyone who knew me would have known that I wasn't going to say anything at all.